All right, hey guys. So it is Thursday, May 9th, I believe. We had our recitals this past weekend, so I always need a couple days. I'm actually very much an introvert, and so after thousands and thousands of people in one weekend, I just need a few days. So kind of back at it. Tuesday I was here, and now today I'm here as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is walk through the building. It's been raining a lot lately, which it's spring, so that's normal. But last spring we were in a drought, and so we didn't have as much normal rain. We didn't have like hardly any rain. So I'm going to walk through. If I find anything, I will show you. Hopefully I don't find anything, and then I'll talk a little bit more about, kind of where we are in the business and the building and settling in and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what I find. I'll show you if I find anything. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is just like raining. Yeah, just downpour, and it's been doing this on and off for days now, weeks. And so anyway, I'm in pink, and if you remember from, was that just the last vlog? I don't remember when I last vlogged. Recital is a lot like putting on a wedding, but you do it every year. It is such a big undertaking with so many moving parts that it's kind of like, I kind of had amnesia like weeks leading up to it, and yeah, I don't really remember what happened. But in one of the recent vlogs, Pink had a leak right in this general area, and as you can see, Josh has replaced the ceiling tiles and there is no new leak. So that's amazing. That's awesome. So I'm very happy with that. And we're gonna keep looking around and see what else we find. So yeah, hopefully nothing. Hopefully I'm just showing you a lot of ceiling tiles like that have nothing on them, but I'll keep looking. Okay, so still no leaks. Everything's looking really good, but the ceiling is opened up right here, and I don't know what, but I mean, I can hear this water just running, but there's no water in here. It just must be from hearing it from the roof. But here, listen. I don't know if you can hear it. It's just running water. So it must just be water from the roof. Maybe the drain is in this area. I mean, this would be about the middle-ish of the building, so that's certainly possible. Anyway, it just startled me when I walked in and I heard all that running water. I don't know if you could hear it or not. No, that was just like that. Okay, I couldn't remember. All right, so still looking around. Half the upstairs has been gone through and looks all good. Two of the areas that had previously leaked, both in pink and blue, are all looking good. So that's awesome. And we'll continue our little parade here around the building. But so far so good. So I'll take it. Purple, and in this piano room as well. We know we've had some leaks, so I'm going to take a look in there and I'll keep you posted. But yeah, lots of water up there. All right, so I found one that's leaking. Josh has not worked on this one yet, so that makes sense. And with how well the other ones that he has worked on are holding up and doing now, I think once he goes up and works on this one, we'll be good. But yeah, this one's definitely wet, actively wet in this general area. Perhaps this too. It's really kind of hard to tell. I think that's wet. I think that's wet, and that's wet, and that's wet, I believe. So we definitely have something in this general area. I'm in the art room, if you're wondering where I'm at. So yeah, otherwise the rest of the art room looks really good. Nothing else happening. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with how well things are going once we've just touched up these few little spots. So like I said, I think automatic lights. I think once we figured out where those few little cracks or, I don't know anything about rubber roofs, you guys, but little cracks or seams or whatever they are that just needed a little bit of attention. It did say when I was Googling, and all of my Google expertise here, that rubber roofs should have a life expectancy of 40 to 50 years, which this building is only 20 years old. So obviously the roof is, it can't be any older than 20 years. And so we should be good to go with just some general maintenance like this and paying attention to where leaks might be coming from and adjusting just as needed, right? Maybe do some resealing or something. But for the most part, we should be good to go for quite a while. So I like that we're making some progress towards that. We're in the photography room now. There is this stain over here. I hate to walk on the white floor too much, but there's a stain here, but that has not looked to be wet since we've been in the building. So I think that is just an old stain. So, yeah, I don't know. So, three more rooms to go, and then we're gonna be done. So we'll check on these last three, and I'll keep you posted. All right, well, purple, we thought we had taken care of like we did pink, and purple's got a new spot. So, purple needs some attention. All right. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to, it's a little warm up here too. The thermostats have all been switched to air now, which is good, but that means that when they just sit like this for an extended period of time, obviously we have the air kind of at a higher rate, higher degrees, so that it's not running all the time when no one's here. So it's a little toasty up here. But anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs. I have a staff member here now that we're gonna work on a few things and get ready for our comp kids to be in the building tonight. And yeah, that's kind of what we're up to right now, is a lot of debrief from recital, catch up from recital, and tasks that got put off, if I'm being honest. And then also just figuring out the summer. I honestly hate this time of year because schedules change and everybody all of a sudden's like, oh, I don't know, was I supposed to be there? It just kind of gets a little, we're out of the norm. So it gets a little bit tricky, out of the system, but we have to kind of re-systemize, reset everything, reset schedules, reset checklists, all that kind of stuff, and expectations. So that's kind of what we're doing today. Finishing putting a few things away from recital. I can show you that too once I go down and talk to her. And yeah, we have a bunch of tours coming in as well. So, all right, I'll keep you updated. All right, guys. I just took a picture of myself accidentally. But I just wanted to kind of fill you in on what has happened this evening. So we're just kind of unpacking from recital. We have all this like random, I just went through a huge stack of papers. My desk is looking better now. I should have shown you the before. But a huge stack of papers that was just a bunch of random papers and schedules and things like that. And then what happens is we write notes on them throughout the weekend, throughout the week that we're over at Gallagher Blue Dorn. We're just kind of writing little notes. Oh, next year, let's do this. Let's tweak this way. So we're just going through all of those. And then this is just my office is just kind of random piles of stuff that needs to get gone through. So that's what I'm doing now. I sat and entered all that stuff in, like lessons learned and the random notes and stuff, entered all that into the computer. So sat here and got all that done. And now I'm kind of moving around working on this mess in my office. So that's kind of what tonight is. But I really like doing that kind of stuff. I like when things are organized and feel settled and like put a period on, the end of end of recital by kind of wrapping everything up, making all the notes, throwing stuff away that isn't applicable anymore, and organizing all the mess and chaos that is recital time. So, yep. And then I've got one more meeting at 9, and then that's a wrap for the night. So we'll probably wrap it up there. But yeah. So I did fill in Josh on the leaks. So he will be taking a look at those leaks that we have happening. But yeah, that's a wrap for this kind of weird post-recital week of just moving forward with things and looking ahead, but also doing a lot of reflection and wrapping up and picking up and organizing from recital as well. All right, bye guys.